Guys, what a fascinating time where you can actually fix your home loan or your investment loan with an interest rate starting with a 2 for 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 years. What this means is that yield curve is very flat. The market is not expecting interest rates to go up for a long, long time. Quite exciting times. One thing about people who are stuck on a really high rate, people who fixed their rates a year or two ago, and I'm one of them, we didn't know that this was going to happen and that rates were going to come down so much. But a lot of people wait until the expiry of their current fixed rate to move their loan. I just want to say that you don't have to do that. You can break your current fixed rate. Now there will be a break fee. Now a lot of people freak out at how big the break fee can be, but really what it does come down to is how much you are out of market. For example, if the $12,000 break fee to switch from fixed to variable or to move to another bank, and there's 1 year left on that fixed rate, it probably means that your interest rate is a little bit high, such that you're going to pay an extra $1,000 over the next 12 months, more than what you could get elsewhere in the market. So a break fee really represents, I pay my $12,000 break fee now, but over the remainder of the term I get the $12,000 back by paying $1,000 less every month. The only way to calculate it is to call up your bank and say, if I wanted to switch my fixed rate to a variable rate, what's it going to cost me? Shoot me that number, or shoot your mortgage broker that number, or shoot anyone in iChoice that number, and they'll do a quick calculation and say, actually, you're better off, because you can be surprised with the results sometimes. Sometimes it's actually worth paying a break fee. Obviously, if it's before June and it relates to an investment property, it's going to be an immediate tax deduction for you, so you're going to get 34 or 45% of it back anyway, and then you'll start enjoying the benefits. But guys, isn't it funny that back in 2007, I was working in Westpac at the time, and everyone was fixing their rates at 7.5% because rates seemed to be going up and up and up. Then the GFC came along and Mr. Rudd smashed the rates down, well, the RBA, not Mr. Rudd, and then interest rates were like 3 or 4%, and break fees were enormous. A lot of people got stung in that time, and they're really scared to fix their rate right now. It's very hard for me as a credit advisor to advise whether to fix or to not. The main reason you fix is because it gives you the ability to put a certainty on your repayments, a ceiling. You say, you know what, I know I can afford 2.74%. That's really easy. If I lock that away for the next 5 years, I can have 5 years of going to bed at night knowing that I'm never going to have a problem. Sure, if interest rates go down further, you won't get to enjoy that because you've locked in at a higher rate, but it's about comfort. A lot of people really choose to do a little bit of both. In my recommendation is always to fix investment debt and leave owner-occupied debt variable, unless you only have an owner-occupied home loan, in which I certainly do think that in these fixed rates, it's really worth considering locking some of it away, particularly when you're talking about 2.74, 2.84, 2.89, depending on which bank we go to that's best for your circumstances. They're pretty much all under 3% now, which I just think is fascinating. So guys, my main thing is break fees. Don't get too scared of them. The break fee really represents what you're going to overpay for the remainder of the fixed rate term anyway. So you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. It depends what is going to make you comfortable, and you might actually do the calculation and figure out that you're financially better off by coughing up the fee and jumping on one of these U-Butte rates. Thanks for watching.